Hey guys, welcome to episode 29 of Let's Get Red podcast. Jackson pressing start on his little timer.
Got him.
Exposed
It's my
him.
phone.
How we been, guys? It's been a good week, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
not bad, Matt. Yeah. Plenty of Among Us.
Yeah, we have been playing Among Us, haven't we?
Oh,
Bloody
mate.
good.
What a game, honestly.
It's just so classic. You got friends turning on each other. It's pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just unbelievable game, really.
Last night's session was unbelievable.
Yeah, the
It's so
stories,
good when
boys.
you get like 8 or more. That's when you're really on. Like
Yeah,
that's
we played the other night with 5 of us, and it was good, but it was pretty easy.
we did. To be fair, we didn't really know how to play it
Yeah,
then.
that's
Yeah.
true. But
no.
last night was so classic.
Group of 8 was huge.
Yeah.
It's the best when you get two imposters. So, like, someone accuses the first imposter and they're right. And then the
Yeah.
second imposter's like, no, I don't think it's them.
Yeah. Nah, mate, what a cracking game. Like the whole concept is just so good.
Yeah, it's pretty but there's always like that game every year where like everyone's like, oh, that concept is unbelievable. Like Fall
Yeah.
Guys, everyone's like, oh, what a great concept.
Oh, nah, Fall Guys was not a good concept when you think about it.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't like it that much.
It was a lot of hype. It just like got so
It was
boring.
good for like that first week, and then like
Yeah.
when they didn't change anything.
Exactly.
It's just like with this game, it's like it's not really the game, it's more like the social aspect, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like you're arguing with people and then you're like trying to back up people.
lying to your mates. Swear on God, I swear it's not me.
I got told I had to swear on Jeremy Cameron last night. He's not even at Geelong yet. Oh yeah.
I think we got rid of the swearing on something rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or else
Yeah.
it's just like you could just like swear on your mum's off every time. What
That's
else
all
has
good
been
fun.
happening?
That's it for me. Anyway,
I got a haircut.
it looks like it.
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
I
Nah, that's
haven't.
fun.
I got some contact lenses on Monday.
Way.
Yeah.
You see?
Nice.
I'm not wearing them now.
Oh, how many fingers am I holding up?
see.
How many
Oh,
fingers?
7.
I didn't actually hold up any, so he's an idiot.
Yeah,
Embarrassing.
they're pretty interesting. I've got the soft ones at the moment, but I'm thinking I'm gonna change to like the monthly ones, like the actual firm ones. Yeah,
Nice.
exciting as.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be
Good
cool.
stuff.
Should be cool.
Speaking of
Anyway,
exciting.
yeah.
Jack, you recommended a movie for us to watch.
I
the other
know.
day, didn't you?
I've done the I've put my head on the line here. Recommended a film that you guys watch.
Head
Was it
over
on
the ball.
Was it on the podcast we spoke about it?
I don't think so.
Nah.
Oh, so now everyone doesn't know what I'm talking about. We were saying during the week that whenever anyone recommends a movie, you get scared in case they don't like the movie, and you've just gone out and said it's a great movie, you have to watch it.
Hmm.
And then when they watch it, and they come back and say, "Yeah, it was alright." It's like, "Oh no, oh no." So
Yeah.
I recommended one the other day as well. I think. Oh, it was the no, it wasn't the podcast. We spoke about the doco. that I told
Yeah,
you,
yeah, we did talk about it. Yeah.
and you guys liked that. So I thought I'm on a hot streak. I'll recommend again. It was The Trial of the Chicago 7. It's pretty popular on Netflix at the moment,
Hmm.
and I watched it. What did you guys think of it?
Not gonna lie, the first like 15 minutes, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna stay awake during this because I decided to watch it at like 12:30,
That's when I watched it as well.
and I was like, nah, this isn't gonna last because like the start was a little bit bland, like the bit where they were like in the meeting room at the start. But I was like, nah, I'll stick with it. I'll trust Jack. He's gone out of his way to recommend it. So I kept watching, and it got pretty good. Yeah, like it got my attention. I understood what was going on, which is pretty rare.
Yeah.
It was a pretty not sophisticated, but like it was an adult movie. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Like you had to really be focusing on it. But yeah, really good movie in the end. Yeah, very good.
Matthew.
Yeah, I liked it as well. I was saying to you, I messaged you after I watched it. Like normally during a movie, I'll be like on my phone for half of it, like not really paying attention. But like if you guys would message, I would pause the movie, read the message, reply, and then keep watching. Like I didn't want to miss anything.
Yeah, it's like one of those movies you had to like be switched on for.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you were in a bit of strife. But yeah, I what because like everyone was talking about it like around like my brother's like, oh, have you seen the movie? It's like nah. So it was like 12, and I was like, not tired. I'm gonna watch the movie. And I watched it. I was like, whoa, that's class. Like, I think I messaged you guys at like 2:15. I'm like, guys, must watch. Got to talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just found it like so interesting the fact that the reason why they got put in like jail for in prison. I don't want to spoil it too much in case anyone wants to watch it, but
Well, basically, the story, Matt, you could probably back me up here, but like they were trying to protest against the Vietnam War. Is that right?
Mhm.
So like there was a group of 7 people who like had their own groups, and then they kind of came together to protest. And then like it was pretty much like there was riots between the police and them, and like it was just a whole situation. And then they started a trial. I'll probably have to pass them to Matt here because I'm gonna stuff it up.
that's the baton.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like the government arrested these 7 people from their individual groups for conspiracy to like overthrow the government and to incite violence and all this after the riots with the police. So like the 7th argument was we're just protesting because they were protesting the Vietnam War, and then the police got involved and the police started the riots, whereas they're saying no, you've started the riots, you're trying to like do this and that. And yeah, it was the whole trial and court case and all that.
The rarest part was when Sacha Baron Cohen, I think his name is, the guy that played Borat's in it. And I saw it at the start, like, I didn't take this as a funny movie, but he was actually a serious actor. I was like, whoa.
He did. He was like
he was funny in it.
he was the funny character in like the serious movie, but not as like he still had a pretty big role.
I read up on his character after, and I'm pretty sure that's what he was like as well in court. Like, you know how he's been just a smart ass to the judge. Pretty sure that's what he was like.
Mate, that judge was. I didn't like that judge. He was a bit of a dopey bloke.
Yeah.
Like all the court scenes, it looked like this is so fake because like they're having pot shots at the judge is having cracks at them. You're like, there's no way this would happen. But then like I was saying to Jack, as the movie would go, I'd like pause and like open a tab, Google like the judge's name, and I'd read up about him after. They said like that actually happened.
Yeah.
Really?
Like pretty much everything in the court scenes actually happened.
Like gagged Bobby Seale and stuff. That was
Nah, but like it was just like it just seemed like a movie where like they do it just to make it entertaining, because obviously like being in court isn't very exciting.
Yeah.
But like it was actually good, like the way they just kept going back and forth at each other. Yeah.
Oh, how messed up was it when they were like, I think we've got jurors 6 and 11, and then
Yeah.
that was messed up.
No, it was a good, very good movie, and like definitely recommend watching it.
And watch it. Let us know what you think. Also, like this video.
Why not, eh?
Why not give it a crack?
Well, we were saying it had a couple of people from a different movie that we'd seen before. It had Michael Keaton and I don't know the other guy, but the guy that plays Dave Dallinger, one of the defendants. They're both in the movie Founder, the McDonald's documentary.
Also on Netflix at the moment.
Yes, true.
That's also a good movie.
Yeah, I've watched that ages ago, like when it first came out, and then I watched it the other day because it's back on Netflix. Mate, it's such a good movie. Like the story is just so. I feel like not many people know about that. Should we give a spoiler alert?
Yes. Put a spoiler alert at the top there, so if people
spoiler alert,
and then let them know
if you
what
haven't
time
watched
they
The
need to
Founder.
go to, if they want to like not hear it, so they can skip through.
All right, yeah. So pretty much, there's the two brothers, right? The two brothers that were the founders of McDonald's, and like they invented, so to say, they invented this fast kitchen sort of setup that had never been done before in like takeaway food. So like pretty much they had burgers ready in like 30 seconds, just ready to go. And it was like the quickest food that had ever been like available in restaurants. And yeah, like this other guy, what's his name, Matt? I always forget his name.
Ray
Ray
Kroc.
Kroc.
Ray, that's the character's name, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's like a salesman and he's struggling at the time, like trying to sell these milkshake things. And he comes across this McDonald's restaurant, and he's blown away by like how incredible it is and like how fast he got his food and stuff. And he said like he wants to hear their story. He tells them their story. He wants to franchise, and I'm pretty sure they already tried to franchise.
Like Phoenix and elsewhere.
Yeah, they already tried to, but it didn't work out. So they just stayed in that one spot. But then this guy came along and was determined to franchise it. And then pretty much like time goes on, they open a lot of restaurants. Like they went to like Sacramento, San Antonio, like heaps of places around the country. And then what happens after that?
Ronald McDonald is formed.
What happens, man? I'm trying to like say it in the right order.
I watched it in like year 10 for school, and that's the only time I've watched it.
Oh, I thought you rewatched it.
Yeah, I thought you rewatched it too.
No.
So he pretty much after that, he pretty much like takes over the company, and like the other two brothers aren't happy because he's making all these decisions for the company and trying to open new restaurants and make money. And these two brothers, you know, they're like their characters are like people who just want to make people happy. Like they don't care about money. They just want to serve people food and that's it.
Yeah.
But this other guy who franchised with them, he's all about the money. He doesn't
He's
care
all about the cash money prizes.
Yeah. So then it's like, for example, he has this idea where he wants to implement powdered milkshakes, right? So he wants to do that because it'll save him electricity bills and quicker time and stuff like that. But the two brothers don't want to do it because they don't want to serve, you know, crappy milkshakes. They want to serve real milkshakes with ice cream.
Yeah.
But he signs off on it anyway. And pretty much by the end of it, he pretty much takes over the company. The two brothers are left with like a small amount of shares, which pretty like turned out to be, I think it was like 1% of the company, which at the time they got absolutely stitched up. But obviously nowadays with McDonald's, that's like, who knows how much that would be? It'd be like millions.
Even then, they're making all that money, but they should have more than 1% of the shares.
Exactly right. They're the two brothers. They're
pretty much McDonald's. Mac.
Their last name.
Yeah, their names are McDonald.
Mac and Dick McDonald. So they literally started the company. So yeah, and they got 1% in the end. So yeah, that bloke Ray stitched him up, and God know how much money he made in the end.
Probably heaps of it.
Yeah. But yeah, another very good movie actually.
I mean, like, because of like this lockdown stuff, usually like when we were allowed to go places, I would like watch a couple episodes of like The Office tonight and go to bed. But because like you got nothing to do, it's like 11 o'clock. You're like, oh, I'll watch a movie. I reckon I've watched so many movies this lockdown, way more than I usually would have. So that's at least one positive, you know.
That's true.
Can you?
And then like you can only go on the PlayStation for so long.
Yeah, you can like. I think like once or twice a week we have to go. Yeah, I'm not playing tonight.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like owning 1% of McDonald's right now?
Buy so many Pokemon boxes.
It's true.
Like how much?
Dog.
I'd love to know how much McDonald's is worth.
I think a lot.
I'd have to
Jack
say
guess.
more
Jack
than,
guess, and then
more
I'll
than
guess.
$25.
I'm gonna say more than 26, so I'm more correct. Whoa, Jackson.
McDonald's net worth 2020 is 163 billion.
Hey, I was close, so I win.
1% of that is 1.6 billion.
163 billion.
That's the net worth of McDonald's in 2020.
That is. So they'd be billionaires by just having 1% of it.
It's ridiculous.
That is unbelievable. I'd like to know like how many people have shares in the company.
Is McDonald's a public company?
I don't know.
It might be private. I'm not sure. Well, it would have been back then because it was Ray Kroc and the two brothers that owned it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it now.
I don't know how to read that, but it says something about total shares outstanding is 744 million.
So then it would be public if there's shares.
There you go. Get some cash money into Macca's.
It is a public company.
I wonder if that would be a good investment. Like, would they still grow from here?
Yes, people are getting fatter.
True.
And that's not even being smart. That's true.
Yeah.
It would be so expensive to buy shares in it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A franchise for McDonald's. Like, imagine you want to own a McDonald's, like an actual store. Paying for the franchising rights and all that would be ridiculous. Like, just imagine how much Bell Macca's is worth on that corner. The amount of money that would be raking in and the amount of money that would cost is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's true.
That's prime real estate.
Is McDonald's one of the like more successful businesses ever?
It's got to be right up there.
It'd have to be.
Like just the way they're marketing their
Top 5.
Like it's got to be up there.
Yeah.
Top 5.
The Golden Arches, they talk about that in the movie.
Yeah.
Such an underrated part about McDonald's because like we had in one of the business classes we did in school, we just talked about McDonald's for like 2 weeks and how good they are as a business. Think of all the McDonald's you know and think about how many of them are on corner blocks.
That's very true, yeah.
They're pretty much all of them, or like they tried to get all of them on corner blocks.
Yeah, it's true. Did you guys watch Joe Weller's Waffling podcast? They spoke about logos and stuff of built like companies.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I felt so smart because I did that in school and I knew what they were talking about. But like, it's so true how they like try and cater to specific people, especially like they cater for men. So like, I'm not sure if we're allowed to say this, but the McDonald's arches are similar to a female's legs being open.
Yeah, no, it's true though. Like that's
it's
literally
fact.
It's fact.
It's not something you see and you recognize it, but subliminally you are.
It's all subconsciously.
You know it.
And did you guys know that the Coke bottle, the original Coke bottle, the glass one, is shaped like a female's body? That's why it's aimed at men.
Yeah, that's so like you wouldn't even know.
Think about it and like you see it because it's like neck.
But like realistically, that's like all soft drink bottles.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. It's all based off the Coca-Cola one and like how every color scheme is there for a reason. Yeah. We tried to do that with the podcast logo. Remember, like we went through that. We did do it. Yeah. We went through like all the color schemes and like what color schemes is like.
Yeah.
What attracts what and stuff.
Yeah, what attracts what and what colors go good together.
Like we didn't go into like the shape of it and stuff.
No, we just went into color.
No, we did. We did.
Yeah, we actually did.
Circle.
Yeah, circle.
Because I remember talking about it.
We just chose the circle though because that's what fits well on Instagram and stuff. And like Facebook and Apple Podcasts. I think our logo is pretty good, don't you reckon?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, shout out Spags again.
Spags, yeah.
Jordan Spags.
Leg. Big leg. Yeah, so I just found it so fascinating about like the logos and stuff. It was so cool.
It's like it's so weird how like, oh my god, this dog is pissing me off. I'm telling you.
Guest feature.
Hello.
I literally need a doggy door in my room. Like it's so they just go in and out like it's a bloody freeway. I'll show you.
What, doggy door?
Come on. Yeah. Our third ever guest.
Dog.
Mate, I'm telling ya.
We're gonna have to follow. Is it Toby or Minnie?
No, this is Minnie. Minnie loves my room for some reason.
Mini. There's no ghosts in your room.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
Oh.
mate, I'm looking forward to moving house to get out of this place.
Yeah,
What if
that's
it's like
exciting.
paranormal activity where it's not actually the house, but
It's
it's
you.
you?
Yeah, that's when I'd be quite concerned.
That's when we'd stop being mates. I
It's
reckon.
true. Nah, but it might not be Jackson. It might be like your dad.
Nah.
Yeah.
Then it's
could
alright.
But like the thing is, at our old, like our previous house from this, my sister reckons she saw a ghost, like dead set saw one.
I
but
think
she,
you told me that.
but she was like 5, so it's not a very reliable source.
Maybe it's her.
5-year-olds don't lie, mate.
It's
You know
true.
how like kids don't lie?
That's what I thought about you last night on Among Us, but
I'm not
Oh,
a kid.
got him. Nah, it's not me. Nah.
Come on, man. That was class. Sometimes when you lie that good, you just got to stand up and applaud.
yeah, legit.
The best one was when I killed Plugger in the room with Jordan and then just pinned it on Jordan.
I was thinking about like if we should record a game that we play, but like, mate, the editing that was being
Would be
needed to
so
do
tough.
Yeah.
that
that's
was so hard.
You'd have to play on the computer as well.
Yeah, yeah. Unless you screen record.
No.
Nah, let's just
You know what?
put a line through
Line
that.
through
But yeah, back to paranormal activity. If this new house has some sus things going on, it's definitely me or like
It's
our
a
family.
Yeah.
But hey, I'll definitely report back to you. That's
Hey,
for sure.
please do. When
Hey,
you
the-
move,
The three of us had a good run. Looks like it's just me and Jack from now on.
we can go to the park, Matt.
Yeah.
When are you moving?
Middle of November.
Nice.
Yeah.
And rumor has it it's your birthday in exactly 1 week.
Is it?
Birthday podcast.
Exactly 7 days.
No, it's not.
Are you high?
Oh yeah. I was looking at the weather. That's why I said 18. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it is
boy.
actually.
Birthday podcast.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's on a Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's also 7 days from today.
Oh yeah. Yeah, very, very possible.
Both true.
Did we do
True.
Matt's birth? Did we do the podcast on Matt's birthday?
No,
Or did we
were
just give him his present?
present.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I don't know.
Congrats.
Hopefully some restaurants are open because I want to go to China Bar.
They won't be. So
He did say he was thinking of bringing it a week forward. The
Yeah,
restrictions.
maybe this Sunday.
But
so-
I don't know. I don't know what that'll do.
We're going to find out.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of finding out, this Saturday we're going to find out who the winner of the grand final is.
and final.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Who do you think's going to win, Jackson?
I think the Geelong Cats will win.
Oh, bold
Cats.
claim coming from a Cats supporter.
I hope we win. Oh, I'm sorry, but I just don't like Richmond. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I would like to beat. I can't even talk. I want to beat Richmond very badly. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, yeah.
What's the ideal victory for you? Like win by 100 points and end Richmond's dynasty, like they never recover, like the Adelaide Football Club,
That
or
would be nice.
or Tom Hawkins gets an absolutely BS free kick call on the siren, down by 5 points. He kicks the goal after the siren to win the game.
Look, realistically, both are great because the second option, you get all the Richmond fans complaining, but at the end of the day, we've just won the flag. And then the first one is just better because they can go back into their shell, back in ninth spot on the ladder.
It's true.
So yeah, I just hope we win. We've got a few players retiring, so it'd be nice.
I reckon Harry might retire as well. Hasn't been confirmed yet. but-
Yeah, a source told me that.
I have a feel like I know this is a big call.
Okay, Tom Brown.
What? No. This is something
Sean's told me
else.
that Harry Taylor might be his last game.
No. This is I'm calling it now. If we win on Saturday, I think Joel Selwood may retire.
I thought about that as well for a second, but I don't know.
I think he's probably got a couple of years left, but I think what a better time to retire as a premiership captain.
It's true.
I
Very
don't know.
true.
I just have a feeling that he'll do it with Ablett as well. Like they'll want to do it together. I don't know. Probably wrong, but
Chance.
I
Well, they
think,
did
yeah.
300 and 350 together, didn't they?
True.
Yeah, and they also nearly drew the Brownlow when he won it at Gold Coast.
It's
And
true.
like Ablett in his speech was like saying he wishes he drew it with Selwood.
Yeah, they love each other.
Damn, I won the Brownlow by my own.
Yeah.
Damn it, another one.
Drats.
Might give
Oh
you
no,
something
now
out.
I'm a better chance of being the best player of all time. Anyway, Jack, what's your predictions for the grand final?
Unfortunately, Jackson, I just think I know I said it last week about Brisbane, but I just think Richmond are too strong. Richmond and Brisbane are different animals.
I think
Even
if
though
it
Brisbane beat
rains,
Richmond.
I think if it rains, we're in trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
And there's predicted thunderstorms.
So that's never good. I don't know. I just feel like I know you guys have a lot of experienced players, but Richmond have been there recently.
Yeah.
Like should have been there for the last 3 years, including this one, which would have been 4. But yeah, I think
At the end of the day, they're probably the two best teams in the two best teams of this year, I'd say. Maybe Port Adelaide got a bit stitched up, but
yeah, probably.
it's going to be a good grand final. Hopefully not like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year was horrible.
Like did people think GWS had a chance last year?
They were like the longest odds in a grand final ever, I'm pretty sure.
Really? Yeah.
If you're gonna lose Jackson, you'd want to lose like Collingwood lost to Geelong, I reckon.
Just get smashed.
Lose
Just
big.
it's over by half time, so then you're over it by the end of the game. Over it by half time. I was like, oh well, what can you do?
I don't know. It's look, even if we do win, it's not going to feel the same like if
Yeah.
we won it like, in normal circumstances. But
That's why Collingwood and Essendon didn't try this year.
Exactly, yeah.
Not gonna win this one, lads.
Mate, everyone's going to say, oh, no, there's an asterisk next to this year. So
Yeah,
I'm not even going to bother.
Yeah, exactly.
Just come back next year.
we'll see. Hopefully, it's a good game.
That's what I hope for. I'm really happy that we can meet up and watch it.
We can't. That's
No,
the
we
thing.
can't
We're not
because
allowed.
I hate my life.
You see, Victoria Police is going to use drones to go to like parks and beaches to look for grand final parties.
Go away.
Yeah.
Who's watching the
outrageous.
grand final on the beach? Like, unless you got the radio out or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
On SEN.
It's actually a good idea.
We're gonna go to the
actually.
park just listen to SEN at night though, which stinks.
Oh, but
You
JB
see-
won't be commentating.
There's a family that they're in like a little court and they've set up a projector and everyone's sitting outside their house watching the grand final on the projector on Saturday night.
That is so
That's a good
awesome.
idea. That's a
It's
very good
cool.
idea. Well, they usually play the grand final in the cinemas.
Yeah, that's true.
Can't
they
do that
do.
now. They should do it at the drive-ins.
I think they
Yeah.
are.
Are they?
Oh, yeah, I think they are. I think-
Really? Yeah. Interesting. Might,
there's only
might have to
like
get onto that.
2 or 3 drive-ins, but I think they are doing it. I don't know if they're doing it in Coburg.
I thought Coburg wasn't open yet.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing it there, but I think they're doing the one in Rosebud. I think is doing it.
Is that 25
Rosebud?
days from
You mean
now?
Dramana?
Or Germana, sorry, yeah.
Loser Matt? Oh my god.
Oh no, I'm mixing up my beachfront suburbs.
Is Coburg 25 Ks, did you say?
Nah,
Coburg's
no,
within 25
Coburg's
K.
different. 25
What
days.
did you mean Rosebud?
Yeah, I was being funny.
Oh, what? Okay. Coburg driving. It says Wednesday, July 8th. So I feel like that's a bit old.
Grand final's not on that day.
Yeah, no, I don't. At the moment, I don't think they're open. But yeah.
Yeah. What other predictions do we have for the grand final? First goal scorer, Norm Smith. What do we
I'm going to
think?
go Norm Smith Dusty because if Richmond win, Dusty wins it.
Yeah.
I think Cam Guthrie will tag Dusty all game. So I think Geelong's going to be like, if they're going to win, they're going to have to do it without Dusty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think he'll win. I don't think he'll win it. But if Richmond won, I reckon like a cheeky little Shane Edwards or something. Shane Edwards,
Shane Edwards is so good in finals.
He's very good.
Shane
That's a good
Edwards,
call.
Dion Prestia, maybe.
Aren't you mates with him?
No.
Such an adamant no.
As if you wouldn't want to be mates with the human people, which you are.
I'm happy to be
So
mates with
dumb,
him. I'm just not.
Get him on the pod before the game. Hey, Dion.
Yeah.
We're such
An hour
close
before the
mates.
game.
Want to jump
While
on
he's
our
warming
pod?
up.
Oh, we'll cross live. That'll be cool.
I've got my ultimate smoky. Norm Smith, Jed Buse, shutting down Jason Castagna.
Nah,
Okay,
but
wait.
Who do you
think-
think of that? Who's going to win?
I think Geelong will win by less than 2 goals. I think it'll either be a Richmond blowout or Geelong win a close one.
Yeah.
But I think Geelong in a close one. And then if they win, probably danger, Norm Smith.
Yeah. If Geelong win danger, you can almost like pencil it in.
Yeah. I feel like he'll kick through. If I could go forward, it would take like those clunking marks where like they do the slow-mo replays where they're like cut to the coach and it's just him like flying over the pack.
Yeah.
Take one of those.
Yeah.
Like the Brendan Goddard mark in was that 2010?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that
Good rule.
sort of mark.
That was such a good mark.
Well, I reckon first goal scorer could be like a cheeky Zach Tui or something. Doesn't mind drifting forward, kicks a long bomb from outside 50.
It's true. I'm going to go Tom Lynch.
Yeah,
He
safe.
always kicks the first one.
That's true.
Yeah. I was watching the prelim from last year. We were such a chance to win that game.
Mm.
Like we were ahead by like 24 points at halftime, and they just came out just like they didn't even care if they lost. They were just like, all right, we're just going to take the game on. If we lose, so be it. And like just everything went right for them.
It's true.
One thing I'm worried about is, again, like the fact that you guys haven't been there in a while. Like Chris Scott's been to one grand final in 2011. And I'm look, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure how much coaching he had to do in the box that game. Like the game plan worked pretty well from the start. Like I'm not sure how well he's going to be able to make adjustments if they go down by a fair chunk against the Tigers, who have been there for a while. That's why I'm
like we'll play the way we've been playing the last 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
like if it starts to rain, we're in trouble because we like to take control of the game.
and Richmond's very good in the rain.
And yeah, like if we don't have control of the game, it's like, yeah, we tend to not do so well.
Richmond are very good in that like chaos
Chaos.
sort of game. Like against Port Adelaide, no one really had a grip over that game. Port Adelaide did in like stages, but like when it was 50-50, Richmond were on top.
Yeah,
If you get what I mean.
yeah, it's
Doesn't really
true.
make sense.
Yeah, we don't have like many. We've got a few contested players, but not as many. Like you got like Menegola is not he's not very contested. Like he just gets his own ball, likes to run. Got
Yeah,
like Zach Tui again, just likes to run really. Dangerfield obviously very contested, but he'll probably start. I reckon he'll start forward
and then work his way in.
and work his way in exactly like last week. I reckon
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when they need him, chuck him in the mid.
because Grimes will go to Dangerfield. I reckon when
That's
he's
probably
forward.
one of the only matchups in the league where you're like, oh, Dangerfield doesn't have the big Flemington straight advantage that he has against every other player in the comp.
It's true.
Still got an advantage because he's so explosive though.
I think if we're going to be a chance, Hawkins has to run rings around Noah Bolter. Like
Yeah.
that has to be the matchup where they're in trouble.
Yeah, the two key matchups are at the bookends, like Tom Lynch with whoever he's going to play on. Blitzer,
We'll go
maybe?
Taylor will go to
Harry Taylor, and then Bolter and Hawkins. That's game changing. They're the game breakers.
I think because when you think of it, like Noah Bolter is probably a better fit for Dangerfield when you think about it. Like
Yeah,
he's
a bit more athletic.
Yeah,
a
he's
lot more athletic, a lot more quicker.
Grimes can't go with Hawkins because he's too not muscly.
Mm. Like Asprey Voston can't take Hawkins one-on-one either.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I'm nervous just thinking about it.
Yeah, the best feeling is losing one though. So
Yeah, it is. I hope we win.
I hope you do as well, mate. Look, just because I said Richmond's going to win doesn't mean I want them to.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
That's
think
true.
if Richmond win, Edwards will get Norm Smith. If Geelong win, I'm gonna go like Meningola or someone.
I mean, goal.
Oh, I'm going to go
Meningola will
Danger
go-
or Dusty. Whoever wins is going to get it.
Yeah, it's fair.
There we go.
That's the predictions.
Oh God, hope we
Or
win.
Jazz need to kick his first goal in the grand final.
I was actually thinking that the other day. I
We
was
should
like,
do footy
imagine.
bingo. We should do bingo.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
happy
put
to
up
do
a
that.
card of 9 and then commentary.
We'll do that.
Yep, magic.
Anyway, Matt, do you have a question for us?
I do.
Go on then.
So we're talking about Netflix movies before, bit of not really docos, but like based in real life sort of movies. Now they can be scary because it's true events, but what was scary to you is what I want to know. So what movie gave you guys nightmares?
Nightmares.
Coraline's a scary movie.
Yeah, that shit is
We watched
scary.
that in year 7. Like, that's,
Yeah.
Come on. I've got my answer because I came up with the question.
I think it's I think I've watched scary movies, but they were during the day.
Hmm.
So like at school, like in year 10, 11, like 3 of us from our class used to just go to the library and watch scary movies that I'm sure would have been absolutely terrifying at night. But because it's during the day, you're like, whatever. I might have to say Paranormal Activity was pretty bad because we watched it at 3 a.m. and like, yeah.
Did that give you nightmares though, or was it just scary?
No, that didn't give me nightmares. I can't say I've ever had like nightmares.
I can't remember them really, but I was pretty shaken up from The Conjuring.
Hmm.
The Conjuring, I remember like for a while, I like was like, you know, when you sleep and you're scared, like after a scary movie, and like you close your eyes and then you open them straight away just to see what's going on.
I remember watching that at Matt's. Like that's just like such a memory. Like it was so hot outside, so all the like blinds were drawn. It was like cool inside. We got HSPs, I think, and like we were playing FIFA. That's when we still play FIFA. Like, it's just such a memory that I don't know why.
Good as.
Yeah, The Conjuring definitely up there. I think The Walking Dead gave me nightmares for a bit.
Like you were big into The Walking Dead.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think I just remember a dream for that. Yeah, I can't remember any others to be honest. What about you, Matt?
Mine is I Am Legend.
I'm Legend.
Yeah. We watched
How is that
this.
giving you
strange
nightmares?
We watched
Goes
this
for like an hour and
recently.
20.
Yeah.
So short.
We watched this recently at the beach, and it was a really bad movie. We all said it sucked.
Yeah.
But I watched this on a holiday. I think I was in grade 1. Went on a
Oh.
holiday to Queensland. And this movie was just on. Like, I'm pretty sure it was just like on Channel 9 or whatever. And I'd look at it, and those like human things, like the zombie, whatever they were, mutants,
Yeah.
scared me so much. Like what you were saying, Jackson, how, like you close your eyes and you open them again. I just feel
Yeah.
like looking at my doorway, like expecting one of them to like pop around the corner.
Yeah. Wow,
Actually,
that
go.
wasn't really like. Was it a scary movie? It was more like an action movie.
Nah, it wasn't. I was just 7 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very fair.
I think I was
Yeah.
scared from Jaws for a while when I was a kid.
I've never seen Jaws.
You've never seen Jaws?
Like, obviously, I know about it, but I've never like sat down and watched the movie.
Oh, you
I'd say
gotta
I
watch
have
it.
either.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's like one of
Jack,
the
you're a
most.
disgrace.
Jackson had it. I'm not sure Jackson's seen Forrest Gump. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah, have it.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't you just shut your pie hole, mate?
Yeah, but Jaws is like such a popular film.
You're saying
Forrest
Forrest
Gump,
Gump
very
is
unpopular. Forrest Gump, literally one of the most top 3 iconic movies of all time.
Yeah, I guess I can't really speak.
I cannot speak.
I'll watch Jaws if you watch Forrest Gump.
I want to watch Forrest Gump, but Beth doesn't want to.
Why?
I don't know. She doesn't want to watch. I don't know. She always says like, "Oh no, I don't want to watch that." And every time I pick a movie, she's like, "Whoa, that was such a good movie." Like I was like, "Oh, we should watch Inception," and she's like, "No, it's all boring. It's about like the brain and stuff." I was like, "Mate, just trust me. It's a good movie." She watches like that was probably the best movie I've ever seen.
So she's like you with movies then.
I'm not like that with movies.
Shut up, mate.
Jumanji 2 was the best movie you'd ever seen.
Oh no, I
That's
thought you
better
meant.
than all 3 of the Hangovers put
That
together.
is the greatest movie ever.
I thought you meant like I don't want to watch movies. Like I say, nah, I don't want to watch that.
No.
We'll go to the movies because we've got nothing to do. We'll pick a movie on the board. It'll be like Terminator 6.
Yeah.
Like rarest movie, not even good. We're just there like for each other's company. We'll watch it. We'll be like, yeah, that was bad. Jackson's like, that was the best thing I've ever seen.
I want to watch it again.
I want
said
to
it
watch that
once.
6 times.
You do get emotional after movies. Not like
said it-
crying, but like really like anime. That was so good,
That
man.
was so, oh my god, that was amazing.
I've said it twice. One was Jumanji because I was with my cousins and we were just laughing the whole movie. And the second time was for Venom because that was a really good movie.
I think that was the experience.
Yeah, the experience
Yeah.
was good too because we went gold class, but still.
That was class.
Gold class. All right, let's end now.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
What's everyone having for lunch before we go?
Yep. No, I don't know.
Nice.
I might get like some 4 and 20 pies. I don't know. I'm just craving it.
Yeah.
Oh, why 4 and 20 pies?
Oh, they've got this deal where
Max.
like if you buy 2 products, you get a free mini footy, and yeah.
Nice. Where do you get that from?
The servo.
Nice. Everyone go to the servo, get your mini footies.
No, I think you have to buy the pies from a servo, and then they ship you the footy.
Oh, it's outrageous.
Yeah.
Nick Kyrgios fact.
That's right. Nikira's fact of the week.
Now it's not as good as last week with his mum being literally heir to the throne in Malaysia. Do you guys know who Nick Kyrgios supports in the football? I'm just going to say he probably won't want to.
I think it's Essendon.
It's not.
Ooh.
I know he goes for the Celtics and the basketball.
Yeah, and he also goes for
like,
the Tottenham Hotspur.
That's coming up. The sun exists.
Yeah, exactly. Like, ridiculous.
I'm gonna say, oh, he doesn't want to.
Doesn't want to support them at the moment.
I'm gonna say North Melbourne.
It's going
That's
to be
hit the-
Carlton, surely.
that's
Oh,
hit
he's
the
in North
money.
Melbourne.
It's North.
Really?
Come on, Nick. He doesn't seem like a Carlton supporter.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like a tosser.
Yeah, he's a good bloke, so he can't
He
go
seems
for
like
Carlton.
a cool guy. Yeah, so there you go, Nick, legend.
And why is he not their number 1 ticket holder? Is my question.
Leighton Hewitt's Adelaide's number 1 ticket holder.
Yeah. I feel like Ash Barty will be Richmond's next year now.
Can you believe they got it to present the cup if they win?
Oh, that is the biggest, like, why?
Oh, why don't we just get
Jump on the
Joffa?
bandwagon.
We'll get Joffa to present it to the Collingwood Football Club. Come on, mate.
Like, why? She has nothing to do for sport.
Be fair, she supports.
If it was up to me, I'm picking blokes from like 15 years ago when they were crap and just carried them.
Yeah, Jake King.
Yeah.
Get Jake
Surely
King.
Richo. As if
And
you can't.
Max
Oh,
Rook.
Richo's probably doing stuff.
Richo's
Probably a
done
bit
it before
busy.
as well.
Oh, there you go.
Max Rook and Jake King. That's who we want.
Isn't this like the? Is it Taylor Hunt that played for both of them?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Sean Grigg. Because Sean Grigg's our
Yeah, he's
assistant coach
coaching
now.
as well. The Hunt Grigg Cup
Yes.
is what they're
Because-
presenting.
Not the Premiership Cup.
When they play their reserves, excuse me, when they play their reserves, they have like this little cup and they wrote the Sean Grigg Cup. Class.
Anyway, enjoy the grand final, guys.
Chris Newman, that's who I was thinking of. I want Chris Newman to present the cup to Richmond.
Their best captain ever.
Yeah. Dead set. Even like Brett Deledio. Like he was there when they sucked, went to GWS, lost the flag, didn't even play.
Lost the prelim
Retired.
to them as well.
There you go.
Lids, mate. Superstar.
Even like Brandon Ellis. Watched him on the podcast with Dylan Friends.
Oh, I haven't seen it. Is it good?
Yeah.
He's
it
got
is.
good podcasts, man.
He talks about his you know how they did the Triple H in the first year they won their flag? Like the
Triple
hero
H.
hardship.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the third one is. But he talks about that. It's really good.
Awesome. Looking forward to listening to Dylan there.
Shout out Brandon Ellis.
Yeah. Anyway,
Or
guys,
is listening.
Definitely. Should we wrap up?
I
Sure.
reckon.
All right. Thanks for listening again, guys. Go make sure you follow us on Instagram at Let's Get Rare Podcast.
Leave
Facebook,
your-
same name.
Leave your predictions for the AFL Grand Final below on any platform that we post on.
That's all right.
And if you get it right, or
Shout
whoever
you
gets it closest gets a shout out. Are we happy with that?
I
Yep.
think we're happy with that.
And if you get the first goal scorer, you also get a shout out.
And a Mars bar.
And a Mars bar.
That Jackson will pay for.
Jackson's going to supply Mars bars apparently.
Only if you get the wait, what was it? First goal scorer.
If you get the first goal scorer, you get a Mars bar and a shout out. And if you get the closest margin, gets a shout out.
And a high five.
And a big
From
high
Jackson.
five.
A COVID
After
safe
COVID.
high five.
Yeah. Bluetooth.
Nice. All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
See you later, guys.
Go Cats!